All right, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I hope you're all doing good. I'm not doing bad. I just went through a pretty hectic, stressful day, and tell you all a little bit about it. The other day, Monday, I believe it was, I got a phone call, Bureau of Immigration. Hey, Manila sent us our paperwork. You're good to go. Come on down. I got 14 or 15 days to leave the country. Right on, exciting news, right? So that was Monday late afternoon. I figured that out. What is it, Tuesday, Wednesday? I think I let one day go by because of Kate's birthday party. Maybe it was Tuesday they called me. And then first thing on it today, I spent an hour or two looking at tickets for Korea. Was it last night or this morning? Killer B found one. 7,000 pesos returned, sold them back in Panglao. Yeehaw, we booked a ticket. I'm out of here on the 27th. Perfect, right? So go down to the mall, go to the photocopier, get 3 copies made of my flight itinerary. Get new passport pictures taken. I'm stoked, I'm excited. Such a panic to drive on down to Bureau of Immigration. Ta-da! I think the seats were full of people. But we went right up there to the first lady to speak to at the wicket. And Beverly's got all my stuff and she's talking to the girl and I'm just sort of listening, standing by, and she kind of pulls me aside and says, you can't fly out of Panglao. What are you talking about? I bought a ticket to fly out of Panglao. Yeah, but when we did our application, we had to, when I got there, I said, hello, my name is da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm here to settle my motion for reconsideration. Those are my instructions from Killer B. I'm here to settle my motion for reconsideration. Because I had to have my visa extended unintentionally due to an accident. I was laid up in the hospital. One of my lungs collapsed, wasn't safe to fly. I was in no condition to be really transported a couple islands over to be put on a boat to Malaysia. So they gave me, I think, a 2-month extension. And it took once I was okay to travel in the air, I applied, and it took over a month before, 29 days, I think. Yesterday was the 1-month anniversary. I was on twiddling my thumbs. I cannot leave the country. So I'm like, fuck me, are you fucking kidding? I can't fly out of Panglao? I just bought a fucking ticket. It's paid for, I had it photocopied, I'm going. No, you can't, because when we did our original application, I was still severely wounded, and I needed a travel helper, an aide. And that was going to be Beverly. And Beverly's Filipino, and she can't just show up on Seoul, Korean soil without a pre-authorized visa. So at the time I filled it out, the next closest place, Mactan, Cebu, because I thought I was going to need an aide, like somebody to push my wheelchair around. I was fucked up. Broken back, broken ribs, fractured arm, fucking collapsed lung. That's slowly getting better. I did do my 5 tramadols for breakfast this morning, and I was wishing I'd done more by the time I got out of immigration, which was like 3 o'clock on the button there. Wow, what a frustrating day. So, are you fucking kidding me? It's easy. They can just fucking erase Mactan or Cebu and just put Panglao in there and initial it or stamp it. That doesn't work that way. We're in the Philippines. You gotta remember that. You need patience. And without Killer B, I would probably be in lockup right now. And unfortunately, I'm me. And even before we got in there, she's asking me to change my voice, because my voice can be a little, you might think I'm mad or trying to intimidate or something. It's just from years of smoking and drinking and breathing unclean air, and I am what I am. It's what I sound like. But once I get a little aggravated and frustrated, I might elevate the volume a little bit, but it doesn't mean I'm necessarily mad at anyone. So off we go to Dunkin' Donuts. It's kind of kitty corner of the church there, new in Panglao. In Beverly, I can tell she's fucking pissed off at me. Because I just don't understand it. I don't get it. And cancel my fucking airplane ticket. And she's doing it for me. She's really good at it. And I'm like, I don't care. They told me at immigration, you have to leave by the 27th. That's all they said. You have to be out of here by the 27th. Otherwise, I'm an illegal alien, and I'm probably going to be locked up in jail and whatever, extorted, you know. So, and she's mad because I'm just like, this is fucking bullshit. They should just be able to fucking change it. But it took 29 days just to get the permission. So, boom, there I'm off to Hong Kong, I think on the 25th or 6th. I forget. I lost 2,000 pesos canceling my ticket to Korea. Once again, she scored because when I was looking, they were like 12, 13,000. She got one for like 6 or 7, but with the insurance policy, it was just under 8, and they kept 2 when I canceled it. So I got 6,000 back, lost 50 bucks Canadian. Now I gotta go to fucking Hong Kong, which means I gotta ride a fucking 2 to 3 hour boat ride, depending which boat I take, to Cebu, and then taxi to their airport. And I got to look into this further. I might even have to go the night before. I got to do some homework. But the Bureau of Immigration this afternoon, in there for over 3 hours, probably 3.5-ish altogether, because we had to leave and come back. And I swear to God, they pumped out probably 20 regular 1 or 2 month visa extensions every fucking 5-10 minutes. But me, I think they were punishing me for dropping some F-bombs in there. But I wasn't directing them at anybody. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I don't get it, but it's the Phils. And Beverly's asking me, well, what are you coming back? And I'm like, I don't want to come back. Well, they want to know. It's like, well, why do they want to fucking know? They just want me to leave, you know? So Beverly's choking me. She bought me a ticket for Hong Kong. I think it was 12 or 13,000 pesos. Like, I don't have a fucking choice. I have to leave the country or become an illegal alien. So, you won't believe the instructions I got from the Bureau of Immigration. This immigration officer comes out. He was behind his own office with a door on it and a big sign, illegal alien officer, I think. And he explains to me that, don't worry, this is nothing unusual about your case. This is just how it happens, has to go down. Because before you leave here, get our contact information and we'll take yours. And we're gonna put your passport along with your exit clearance into an envelope. So the day before you fly out of here, you come down, back down to Panglao, which I just love to do, especially to immigration. Don't mind going to Mahalo's or the Roadhouse, but you come here and we'll give you this envelope. And then a couple hours before you are expected to deport or fly out of Cebu to Hong Kong, we're going to give you a phone number that you phone. And do not open this envelope. Absolutely no circumstances do you open this envelope. And absolutely under no circumstances do you enter the airport. You got that? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. They asked me, I told them about my accident. They had to fill out another form. Why did you overstay? It's like, seriously, you know how many forms I filled out explaining why I overstayed? But another one all again, you know, another 100 questions again. And I showed the guy pictures of my fucking hematoma or whatever the fuck it was, and lied up in a hospital bed, you know, and finally I left there. 35,000 pesos was my fine, everybody. 35,000 pesos. I figure that's like pretty much 840 bucks Canadian or something. Then you figure the other $50 I lost on cancellation of my trip to Seoul. And then I think I had to spend like 300 for a return trip to Hong Kong, I believe. And I was gonna spend I think 2 days, 2 nights, 3 days in Korea. Well, this one I don't even leave the airport, really. I think I do 6 straight hours in Hong Kong, jump back on another plane back to Cebu. So I just wanted to let everyone know what a beautiful, wonderful day I had. Failure to communicate with my lovely lady, you know. If my voice, I had her in tears laughing so hard. I said, oh, you want me to go in there and say, hi, my name is Les. I'm here to settle my motion for reconsideration. And she's just fucking laughing because I don't know how else to change my fucking voice. And I don't mean to offend anybody. Why is everybody offended from the F word, you know? Fucking rainbow fucking people these days. Meat wagon, get out of their way. Someone needs a doctor. So yeah, Korea, no, that's no longer an option. I just can't believe it, you know. I was in so much pain there. The traveling's hard to do, man. Sitting still is hard to do. And I don't even want to go. They said, well, what are you going to do after you get to Korea? I said, I'm just going to come back, you know. Like, I don't even want to fucking go. I said, I got a family here. But, and Beverly's like, don't come back. Like, I can't just walk out on her and Kate and feel good about the rest of my life. But I seriously can't live happily ever after either. Just with all this, how difficult it is to be a visitor here, you know? Unless you got the money to invest, which I'm not going to. Could I probably could, but they can still deport you the next fucking day. You'll never get that money back, ever. So I don't want to take a gamble like that. And I keep seeing more and more guys. Geo, there's a few others. I've been to Thailand. I think I'd really dig Vietnam, I really do. And I'd really like to take Beverly, to be honest with you, but we got Sai in school here, and I don't want to split the family up. They've already been split up before. When Beverly worked in Japan. So yeah, wow, as beautiful as it is sometimes over here. Like, it ain't an exit visa. I know a guy that just got one, I think tomorrow or the next day I'm taking him to the airport. No big deal. I did one once before, no big deal. Now, because I had to get whatever I said earlier, a motion for reconsideration, and I got I think a 3-month overstay. Unintentionally, like, who the fuck puts themselves in a hospital bed with a broken back and a collapsed lung and broken ribs? You know, like a week before they're fucking supposed to depart. And how come it's so easy for me to go to South Korea, but the Filipinos can't? But yet the Filipinos let all the South Koreans come here. Simple. Yeah, so this place, I wouldn't be so keen on starting fresh over here solo, knowing what I know now about potential complications. Like, they really did reassure me, like, oh, we can have a wheelchair at the airport. I said, no, you lose your pride and dignity, or I do anyway. When Killer B pushed me around the airport that day, and or not the airport, the mall, I'm talking mumbo jumbo. Just having my beer, gonna go pick up Kate, first one of the day. The 500 horsepower Red Horse, 500 milliliter. Try to get Kate home a little early because Grandpa's going home tomorrow. I've apologized to Killer B, like, I'm sorry, but I never was mad at you. I'm just frustrated. When I get frustrated, I possibly emanate frustration and, yeah, appear to be angry. Not at you. You're not the cause of this problem. I am. I caused it myself. So, yep, such is life. So, we gotta get geared up to go to Cebu. Just not into it, just wasted, I don't know, another 1,500 bucks probably. Maybe even closer to 2 grand by the time it's all said and done. Which, what did I get for my money? Where's the value there? There's what hurts. Oh, look at this, you guys. For those of you that follow me along, oh, I thought this guy's got a broken leash on him, but he's not the roped off dog. And I've seen him before. That leash isn't embedded. The other one's a rope leash. You're a professional beggar, I think, puppy. Yeah. Looks like mom and dad over there. I don't know where all the puppies are, but they obviously got a few. So, thanks for listening to my bitch for the day. Hope you're all doing good. I ain't doing too bad. I'm best in my chair, man. I try to get a little exercise every day. Put on a couple kilometers Island City Mall today. I did, getting photographs and whatnot. A couple trips back and forth to the parking lot. Got things. Even forgot to get the pictures, to be honest with you. But we got those unnecessarily because we actually had some. But wow, you don't want to overstay. And I'll let you know how the in and out goes when the time comes, and just telling you how easy it is to get your exit clearance sometimes. It's unbelievable. Coming from where I come from, you wouldn't think it'd be that difficult just to change an airport that you're gonna leave from, you know what I mean? Like, they can hold me here against my will for like months, over a month. I would have left 6 weeks ago probably, but I couldn't. I was physically capable to, though. Had to wait from Manila, headquarters. And yeah, I had to give him my fingerprints again today. I've had them digitally taken, and today was the ink pad again. Like, how many times you got to take them? So, will they even let me back in the country? I could walk away from everything, you know, and don't think the thought didn't go through my head, with the exception of Killer B and Kate. But the car, the motorbike, the TV, the refrigerator, the washing machine, fresh start somewhere else, I can write that off to, yeah, instead of $1,500 a month, it cost me $2 grand a month or whatever for the 3 years I was there. It's still cheap living to live not a bad life. And I know there's neighborhoods in Vietnam and Cambodia. Now you got your foreigners or your expats, and I can see the attractiveness. Like I was in Thailand years ago, and I just met a guy today from Gaza, actually, 22-year-old. His mom and dad are doctors, and they're trying to fix the wounded over there. Jewish guy, nice guy, 22-year-old kid. But I seen it before when I was in Thailand. He'd go somewhere but he'd have a stack of passports, I don't know, 20 or 30 passports. And he'd just zip on into Cambodia for the day, and knew the right gentleman to see, and he'd pay them their little fine, service fee. Boom, stamp, 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 and Buddy'd come running back, and the bar would distribute them back to the original owners, and there you go, your visa's passport stamped again. So everyone's happy, happy, happy. And this guy told me even here in the Philippines he saw that done on one of the islands. I can't remember which island he said. So I'd rather stay on the up and up. Somebody blocked this fucker in. This is a problem here. Oh no, there's still a driver in that car over there. I'm not trying to film the kid. I'm just how somebody parked behind that white vehicle and they want to leave. This coffee shop over there, whatever it's called, I forget the name. It's spelled wrong, but I can pronounce it. They pack them in here, man, in the afternoon, and they're like university kids or doctors, medical staff. They look like. Why can't I think of the name? Yeah, it happened to me the other day. There, Killer B had to go in and bitch at somebody like, "Do you want to move your fucking car so we can go? We got places to go, people to see." So yeah, gonna shut her down. Thanks, subscribe. like, leave a comment. All the best. Bye-bye.